Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Martha, friends. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things nursing, all things clinical vlogs, all things, study tips and everything nursing related. So in today's video, wait, let me just adjust my camera. What's going on? Okay. In today's video, I wanted to give awareness or talk about really careers that we can venture into outside medicine. I know this is a nursing channel, but nursing is not the only, nursing or medicine is not the only thing medical related that you can venture in. So if you didn't get in for medicine, you didn't get in for nursing, there's so many careers you can get into that are in the health field. So I've written them down on my tab. Actually have 11 of them on my tab, and then I'll just mention them and explain, and then perhaps I'll do another video that will touch into the requirements of the different universities per country. So the first thing is obviously nursing. So if you didn't get in for medicine, you can get in for nursing. Nursing has a 4-year, it's a 4-year, like what I'm doing is a 4-year degree. Some countries have a 2-year, that is a diploma just for 2 years. So nursing is all about the healthcare, the nursing interventions, basically just taking care of the patients. You are more or less like a doctor, because in some countries you are allowed to, like in my country, you are allowed to prescribe medication and all that. So you work hand in hand with the doctor. Nursing is more or less just like medicine. We have the same subjects, we have the same, those are modules, we have the same everything, literally. Number 2 is radiography. So radiography deals with it's like x-ray, so it deals with more of the anatomy of the body. So a machine, knowing how to operate that machine. Let's say I got my arm broken, and so this machine, a radiography, has to now check with the machine, we need an x-ray of this arm, so we are able to check, okay, which part exactly, which part, do you get what I mean? So that is the responsibility of a radiographer. That's what they do. So it's also a 4-year program. I don't know in other countries, but for my country, it's a 4-year program. And it's really an interesting one. You don't have really a really direct contact with a patient, unless you only have a direct contact when you're supposed to do an x-ray, so you don't really need to be doing interventions or anything like that, as far as I know. So that's basically what the radiographers do, as well as they're the same people that would do your sonar, they're the same people that would do, basically, if a doctor requests to want to check a particular organ in your body or bone or anything like that, they are the people that we depend on or rely on. They are called radiographers. So radiography is a course that you can venture into. Number 3 is pharmacist, people that deal with drugs, a pharmacy. So that is something you can study in. It's 4 years as well as 5 years in some countries. So it's all about the medicine. You learn the different effects of a drug on the body, basically everything about drugs and how they affect the human system. I'm not sure if they're the same people that perhaps there is a new disease, and then they're the same people that will come up with a vaccine or stuff like that. So I'm not so sure about that. But pharmacy, being a pharmacist, is one of the careers that you can venture into. Number 5 is a midwife. Now I'm slash registered nurse slash midwife, because my degree is like 2-in-1. So there's a specialty in midwifery that we're doing, and then general nursing on its own. So midwife focuses on just delivery of a baby. So it focuses on the time of conception, mother gets pregnant, throughout the whole pregnancy, then you deliver. That's what the midwife focuses on. So it focuses on the mother and the baby, the fetus, the growth. So a midwife, you're the one that delivers the baby, you're the one that does everything. That's what midwifery focuses on. In some countries, I think it's just 3 years. In some other countries it's 2 years. So yeah, like for me, next year will be my last year doing midwifery, so that means I've done it now for 3 years, and then I'll complete it in my third year, and then my course is a 4-year degree. So midwife is one of the things that you can venture into. It's really amazing. It's really great. I love it. Seeing the growth of the baby, monitoring, checking any abnormalities, giving health education to the patient, and basically just everything that the mother needs to know about the pregnancy. Yeah, basically everything, things you're supposed to drink, things you're supposed to eat, how those things can affect the pregnancy and all that. So yeah, number 6 is physiotherapy. Now physiotherapists are people who would help you to I think find your balance back. Let's say you had an accident and then you had a surgery of the spine. Now they need to slowly guide you into how to walk again, how to move your muscles, such stuff like that. It could be physio of the speech, it could be of writing. So you need to learn how to write again, because this particular disease or accident or whatever it is that happened sort of, perhaps caused the damage on your cerebellum or on whatever part of your brain that dealt with balance, coordination with speech and all that stuff. So you need now guidance to be able to, do this again. So that is what the physio therapists do. So it's another great career you can venture into again if you didn't get in for medicine. You see, there's a whole lot of things that you can venture into, and it's very much broad and very interesting. I'm not sure how many years this is, but it should be 4. It should be 4 as well. And the next one is paramedics. What are paramedics? Paramedics are those people that would be the first to arrive at a scene. They are the people that you would call if you're at home and you're not feeling well, to come pick you up, to drop you at at the hospital. So they are the first point of contact outside of the hospital. So these are the people that you'd find working in the ambulance 24/7. So yeah, these are the same people. I think added to that is like firefighters, firefighters, those that would put out fire, and yeah, all this type of thing. So this is also a 3 to 4 year course. It's also very interesting. You need the basic first aid things, obviously. How do you respond when a patient is about to lose their life and everything, just to keep them alive, to get them to the hospital, and the doctor or the nurse takes over. So yeah, the next one is number 8 is the psychologist. Psychologist obviously deals with emotional, mental, all that related. So these are the people that you would talk to, that you'd open up to, and help you really readjust, really think about what's going on. Perhaps you just need someone to talk to and all that. And psychologists depends, is it clinical or industrial psychologist? Like I have a friend of mine, she's a psychologist, but she works at a correctional facility, so she talks to prisoners. That is her job. So different prisoners, perhaps they came in for murder, they came in for rape, whatever the case is. So she tries and understands the person's emotional state, why they did it, perhaps what were they going through that time, what triggered it. So this is the part she deals with. So yeah, number 9 is biomedical science. Now biomedical science, I think, is linking it to, perhaps, I'm not so sure, when I said about pharmacy, perhaps these are the ones that come up with vaccines or those things, but I feel biomedical science, you work in the lab. So I think you do tests. It's almost like a microbiologist. You do tests. Perhaps we need to know the results of the patient, so we draw blood, we send them to the lab, and then these are the people that find out what's in it, what's not in it, urine tests, whatever it is, basically different tests that a doctor requests, and we need to find out what's going on. So I think these are the people that do it. I think same as a chemist, chemist, yeah, chemist or chemistry. I think these people also deal with vaccines and all those things. So yeah, basically it's also a great career to go into. If you're really like physics, you like maths, these are great careers to go into. Biomedical science, chemistry, or microbiology. Those are like the great ones. And then the last one, last but not least, veterinary medicine. Oh, I love this, but not so much because it's about animals. So you are basically a doctor, or I think there's also veterinary nursing or a nurse for animals. So when animals get sick, could be dogs, domestic animals. I don't think there is. Okay, well, if you were into wild animals, that you can also be part of it. But basically, it deals with animals, and yeah, you're just taking care of animals. You are basically a doctor or a nurse for animals. So whatever is going on with them, you are the person to do a prescription plan or whatever it is that is needed. So yeah, those are the different 11 really good careers you can venture into. If you didn't get into medicine, don't be stuck that you can't become a doctor. Now you don't know what to do. I feel like this video is really coming at the right time because next year people are applying, people are going into different things. So you can apply for any of these things because even if you didn't meet the requirements for medicine, I'm sure you've met, the requirements of all 11 that I've mentioned here. You can pick any, you can go research about it some more, but trust me, there's a whole lot of health related careers that are great, that are awesome, that are just not that are just not medicine, but are medical related. So yeah, at the end of the day, I wish you the very best, and don't give up on your dream just because you didn't get into that. I've seen great people that have come from being a biomedical science 4 years, then went into medicine again. Everybody's path is different, but at the end of the day, you still want to get to your goal. So yeah, I hope this video was very much helpful. Please comment below if there's another career that I didn't mention, so another person can find it and all that. Otherwise, please subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in my next one.